Friends, the question we often ask is, what do the next generation students want out of education? Probably decent employment. Knowledge, values, citizenship, they're all complementary. Decent living will get them everything else. So, going forward, let's see what skills will be required to achieve that decent employment. Can there ever be a future-proof career? Though core engineering disciplines like civil, mechanical, and electrical have an extremely important role in driving the industry, their potential to generate new jobs or new opportunities is slow compared to disciplines like IT, computer science, and various variants of that. Friends, this Saturday, let's talk about a future-proof career and if that exists at all. Technology in most of the products, whether used by consumers in defense services or any other, are a mix of mechanical, electrical, electronics, communications, computer science, materials, besides a host of other disciplines. You name it, the new products will have the technology. The new graduate must understand the interplay between them as much as understanding each one of them. Therein lies the opportunity for new job roles. Skill sets required at entry-level jobs seem to be changing due to automation. We all know what robotic process automation has done to our lives. And I have explained that in many of my Saturday talks. A discussion paper of the McKinsey Global Institute in 2018 reports that automation will accelerate the shift required in the workforce skills in the next decade or so. We also know that the pyramid-like job structure is changing into an almost vertical pipe-like structure. The base of the pyramid is shrinking, and today we need lesser numbers at the base, but with higher order skills. Even the shelf life of skills is coming down. With every technology intervention, a student often asks, where are the employment opportunities? And whether the current jobs would be in the same form by the time he graduates, maybe in the next 3 or 4 years' time, and the kind of skill sets that will be required then. Difficult to answer. Automation is everywhere for sure. Let's analyze a few opportunities. Automation testing in software industry, business process automation, industrial automation, control, robotic process automation, they're all areas to reckon with, but they will extensively use AI and the new technologies in future. So be it the online shopping or the online credit card, application processing, transaction-based activities, software testing, regression, or large-scale automation, RPA is the answer. And entire KYC is RPA driven. So requisite skills, if one needs, RPA becomes very important. Another question students often ask if their skills would be a waste, since the employment markets have been so dynamic. No, skills will never be a waste. But the change in the environment must not be missed. What one may have correctly recognized is that data science is required in every sector for problem solving. However, what they do not see is that hiring standards require much higher level of skills in data science than those acquired within our universities. Python skills, working with Jupyter notebooks, they are all important. Starting with a more conventional skip-learn type data science role and migrating to deep learning later with enhanced ones life cycle. Demand for full stack developers is so high that companies sometimes end up asking data science experts to work as, your full stack developers, which is the new requirement. Industry 4.0 requires Labor 4.0. Machine learning, deep learning, robotics, cloud technology, data analytics, blockchain, they're all important as vehicles to find the new employment. Cyber-physical systems, CPS, is everywhere. The physical entities are controlled by collaborating computational elements. An era of alignment between man and the machine on levels that we only depicted in science fiction films is actually dawning upon us. People will start communicating with machines instead of just operating them, creating an effective hybrid of Internet of People and the Internet of Things, IoT and IoT. Acquiring such skill sets will prove very useful. If they cannot be acquired in the universities, then they must be acquired from somewhere, from outside the universities. An emerging market is also the gaming industry, be it PC gaming or console gaming or mobile gaming, where, unlike movies, the player himself becomes the hero. Tremendous opportunities in programming skills exist in the gaming industry. Knowledge of Java, Swift, Python, Objective-C, Ruby, HTML5, Kotlin, and Android are all game changers in times to come. In 2018, maybe 5 years back, the video game market generated almost $130 billion with mobile gaming outpacing the revenue made by PC and console gaming. And a couple of years back, the report of the global data says the video games market could become a $300 billion industry by 2025, with the growth of mobile gaming and cloud gaming. The skills acquired here help in program online quizzes, simulations to teach mathematical concepts like randomness, and even automated email replies. Some of it has already happened. This makes students not only to reskill, but upskill as well in time to come. The future could see an upsurge of jobs in areas like cybersecurity, data science, healthcare, marketing, communications, and design, delivery, logistics management, human resources, and of course, gig economy. If the skills cannot be learned in the university, they must be learned outside it, like I said before. Certifications of edX, Coursera, LinkedIn, or Udemy, or similar in applied areas must be pursued with a vigor and rigor for good placements. Value-added courses, experiential learning, hands-on skills, conceptual expertise, exposure to international practices, internships, they're all required. As the National Education Policy proposes, unbundling credits, new certifications and collaborations will be required. From a university perspective, they will need to drive technology innovations, evolve academic pathways, and include alternative credentials into the curriculum seamlessly. With collaboration between institutions, universities will be increasingly important to pool not only resources but best practices as well. Research and analytics must help drive improvements of learning outcomes. A flexible, personalized platform connecting students to users, tutors, use of intelligent analytics, and AI will build credentials-based learning, which is so important today. Similarly, innovative evaluation methodologies too must be adopted. Besides the technical domain-specific skills, one must also excel in complex problem-solving, critical thinking, creativity, people management, and coordination with others, negotiation and cognitive flexibility. Further, industry seeks a high level of emotional intelligence, good judgment, and decision-making capabilities. All said and done, if domain skills are found wanting, everything said above is futile. The country is transforming into digital economy. As the technology marches ahead, the contours of existing jobs will continuously change. While some have become obsolete, new opportunities have emerged in either two unknown sectors. Communication skills along with collaborative and adaptable mindset to cope with rapidly changing workplace is also very, very important. I must say I did not have all these skills when I graduated. I can only envy the current lot sometimes and be nonplussed at other times at the plight of theirs. Friends, the future is uncertain and one is likely to encounter setbacks, no matter how well one prepares or plans. Cultivating an ability to weather disappointment and turbulence, being resilient, working with purpose, strengthening the personal support base, concentrating on improving health and well-being are all necessary. With that, let me end today's episode with a promise to be back the next Saturday. And until then, namaskar, dhanyawad, and thank you.